Seek refuge in Allah. Say, oh Allah, save me from that. Ameen. All of us. Ameen. Because a sudden death is a problem. You don't get to say La ilaha illallah. That's another problem. So how will you go as well? You don't know. You must ask Allah to give you a good death. A good death is a slow one. You hear many people who fear Allah and fear death. Sorry, not fear Allah, they fear death. Many people who are non-Muslim even, they say, man, when I'm dying, I just want a bullet through my head quick. You know, I don't want to feel anything. But a believer wants a slow death. Take his time, sweat, build up. It's okay, slowly. Let me feel everything. Oh Allah, make this easy for me, accept it for me. Dua, dua, dhikr, dhikr, la ilaha illallah. You know, etc. Amin was in the hospital and he started to get better. Initially, when I was kissing him on his forehead in his deathbed and he slowly woke up and he looked at me, I said, oh, Amin's going to get better. But the whole time I was saying, say la ilaha illallah, make it dua, make this tawbah, make that. Amin, remember this thing that happened? I don't know what happened, but make sure you make tawbah. Amin, were there any debts? Do you remember any debts? Yes, so-and-so, I owe him this much money. Don't worry about it, sorted. Anything else, Amin? And we're talking like this. We were getting ready for his death. We were preparing for his death, and his mom was standing right there. Very pious woman, may Allah give her Jannah. And his wife was there, very pious woman. He's only 26. And they're both telling him, when I'm not there, they're telling him, I mean, say this dua. How about reading this ayah today? For days they were working on him, preparing him for his death. And then he got better. And after he got better, you know what we did? You know what we did? One of the brothers brought an Xbox. And we started playing an Xbox. But Amin continued to pray, continued to make dua. He continued to say La ilaha illallah. And then we stopped playing the Xbox, alhamdulillah. And he continued making dhikr, a short distraction. And then after that, for a few days, I came to see Amin with food and whatnot. He wasn't interested in anything again. And he's just focused, kept making dua, kept reading dua that only Allah cures me. And then he died. So seek refuge from a sudden death. And there are two types of death we need to look at. First is the individual's death. When you and I die, time's up, the angel of death arrives. Do you know how the angel of death will arrive? Angel of death, subhanallah. I don't know if we should love him or hate him, but obviously we should love him, he's an angel. But he's the one he just does the bidding of Allah. It's not his fault. Even Musa punched him, poor guy, you know. So he, alayhi salam. So the angel of death, we all got a problem. Our prophets had a problem. I don't know the authenticity of the story, so just take it as a good content. He came to Ibrahim alayhi salam, says, Allah called your soul. And Ibrahim said, does Allah take the life? Does a friend take the life of his friend? Because Allah is Khalilullah, the friend of Allah. Ibrahim is Khalilullah, the friend of Allah. He says, does a friend take the life of a friend? And the angel of death, a bit confused, went back to Allah, says, yes, and this, does a friend take the life of a friend? Allah says, go back and tell him, does a friend refuse the invitation of his friend? Allahu Akbar. Whether it's true or not, only Allah would know how to say the right answer, yes or no? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is something beyond our imagination. So here's the angel of death. When he comes, how does he come? He comes all of a sudden. There's a story that the Arabs tell, the shuyukh they tell. It's a beautiful story about a king, young because he's got youth and strength and energy. This king comes out in the morning, wakes up, the dunya, everything's around me, has everything he wants, rich. And he wakes up and he looks through his breakfast, come to his bed, no, I don't want this, I don't want that, no, can't we have this, no, I don't want that, okay, fine, I'll have this. He eats something finally. You know how that feels, don't you? What do I feel like having today? Should we go get some chicken? No, I had that yesterday. We're so ungrateful, brothers. We're so ungrateful. Food is so readily available. So here's this king saying, no, okay, now I got to get dressed. And he opens a long closet of clothes and he goes, oh, I have nothing to wear. And he looks through all his clothes, too bright, too this, too that, and finally he puts on his clothes. Many brothers go through this every morning. And then after he's done, then he comes out and he says, which car do I get into? This horse is too tall, too short, too fat, too slow. Okay, I'll ride this one. Very wealthy, dunya distraction. But he's very important. Now he's riding and a man says to him, Salaam alaikum. I have a message for you. Salaam alaikum. The king has no time for this. He rides on. And this man grabs the reins of the horse saying, wait, I have something to tell you. And the king says, I am busy, let me go. I have to go, I am rushing. I have no time for this. This is for you. It's a message for you. You need to hear this. Quick, tell me what is it. I don't have time. Wait. Lower yourself. Come down. The king lowers. Says, what? Says, lower more. Come down. And he lowers. What? He says, lower. And he gets even lower. And he says, what? And the man says, Ana Malik al-Maut. I am the angel of death. Where are you going? Wait, let me, just one more. Anything, nothing. Not even enough time to get back up. He just falls over and dies. That is the way one goes. When the throat comes, it's too late. When the throat comes, it's too late for any, just two more rak'ah, just one more dua, just one astaghfirullah, too late.